Damn!
Hi guys, it's your girl Ebs, and we are here today. Oh shit!
Your voice has changed. For the intro. Alright, listen. Remy, leave this in. I want to tell the people how fake Ebony can be. Listen. Welcome back to the 4 Missing Pieces. It's your guy Hobz. It's that simple.
No voice.
Right. Welcome guys to the 4 Missing Podcasts. As you.
Oh. Alright, listen. I'm going to do it.
I'll do it. I'm a big girl. Gosh. Welcome guys to the 4 Missing Pieces Podcasts. It's your girl Ebs.
It's your guy Hobz. And we got 2 people missing.
We've got 2 people missing. We haven't got It's Your Girl Jen or
My guy Sam, man.
we haven't got them in this podcast, but yeah.
We missed them.
They'll be back soon.
They'll be back soon.
And we love them, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, Sam's in a different country. He didn't tell me.
Right. Is that your boy? I say
And
it
we'll go back to it
again.
again, innit? So, yeah, it's calm, though. But we got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
First episode, we have a guest.
Hi guys.
And would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Lisa Jemide.
Right.
How are you all guys doing?
Well,
Thanks for having me.
good. Welcome.
We're
We're so
good.
happy for you to be
Yeah.
here.
We're good. We're good still. What's it good? How's your week been?
It's been alright. I've been down with a cold, but I'm getting there.
So that's what your voice
Okay.
sounds like. Because
Yes.
normally you're just like,
Yeah.
Right.
This is why I sound like this. Yes.
cool. What's it called? So tell us about yourself, like what you do, who are you?
I'm Lisa, like I just said. I'm an influencer / content creator. I be creating the content.
Yeah,
That's
she
what I
is.
do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I do.
Right. And how are you finding it?
It's okay. I can't come and kill myself.
Period.
Word to the boy. But yeah, it's all right. A bit tough at times, but you power through. You get there.
No, I feel you. Do you know
Calm.
with when you first started? Because I feel like because I know you personally. When you first started, was like the whole scene wasn't really on YouTube as it is now.
Yeah.
When you first started, was it really like you're just doing it because it's a hobby kind of thing? Or was it just like I want to take it seriously and then like was it?
Yeah,
what was
when
it
I
like for you?
first started, it wasn't really as what it is today. No, definitely. It was definitely a little bit more packed in terms of people doing it, but it wasn't as it was today. Now literally everybody is an influencer basically. But I just started it because it was a hobby. I was kind of tired of talking to myself in the mirror, doing my hauls. So I decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I didn't really imagine it being what it is for me today now at all.
In a good way?
Yeah, no, definitely in a good way. It was just something that I wanted to do. And so I started it pretty much, yeah.
Don't you think being a YouTuber and being an influencer, do you think it's the same thing or is it different? Is there one thing? Or
I don't know, because to me, influencer is more like, for me, it's just like the Instagram girls, the Instagram guys, the people who just work on Instagram. I, however, do both platforms, and I started with YouTube first, so I feel like I see myself as more as a YouTuber. If you ask me what I do, I'll tell you YouTube. Won't kind of go for influencing first. Obviously, that's what everybody's branded it. But yeah, no, definitely, I would see myself as much more of a YouTuber. That's
fair enough. Then do you know when people? I'm talking about. Let's say you got like to a social gathering, or like let's say recess, for example. That's a good motive. I think everyone here has been to recess.
I mean, yeah, everyone's been to recess. Bro, oh my God, you haven't been to recess? You haven't been to recess?
Seriously? Hey, I'm
really? You don't like it, or?
I just haven't bought a ticket.
Damn. Okay.
Obviously, don't go now because of the table situation. But go when it
Yeah.
No,
that was something else.
Don't go to that one.
Right.
Is it bad?
Don't go to that one. Well, the last time when we went to the one that was not 25 plus, they said the 25 plus one was just all girls and it was kind of dead.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the guys love the under 25.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Yeah.
Hey! Listen. Hey, Sam, I miss you, bro. Come back, man. bro.
But how is it when you go to like social settings? Do people treat you differently? Do they look at you somehow? Or
Most people don't know me, so there's that.
really?
Yeah, like if I go to recess, I'll get a couple people like, oh, what's your channel, blah blah blah, but not like majority of people. Do you get what I'm saying?
So
it's more like, oh, hi Lisa, follow your YouTube. I think you're really nice, and then that's
it.
Yeah.
Do you know when it first started happening to you? Was it a bit like overwhelming? Or was it just like raw, like?
Yeah, it was kind of a bit weird, like, oh hi, and I didn't want people to think I was being rude or like standoffish, so I'd like have to prepare myself, like, okay, hello Lisa, I'll respond, because I'm just so taken aback, like, oh, where do you know me from? Like,
you can't do that no more. You have to actually speak this time.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's nice for people to like notice you and like notice what you're doing. Yeah.
Oh no, cause I feel like with my thing is that unless I ever had a friend that was up there doing his thing, I'll be like, I don't know, not maybe gassing a rave, but just like, fam, I could get plugged into something that I may not be plugged in before if I didn't know you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have that advantage with maybe your friendship group, that your friends around you as well?
What do you mean, like me plugging them?
Yeah, slightly in a sense, yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think you have that type of influence? Like, you're there where someone can come to you basically and be like, I can bring you into this. Is that what you're trying to say?
Slightly in a sense.
Or me bring someone else into something, or someone else bring me into something.
You.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, nobody's asked me to bring them into anything.
That's good
so
then.
There's that. But I mean, if my friend did come to me, then I would, try and do what I can. But I'm no Melissa's wardrobe, innit?
No, I feel like even me and Remy will have this conversation before we recorded this episode, and I think it was in relation to Nella Rose. Yeah, correct. I feel like obviously there's a positive side where like the whole influencer lifestyle comes from YouTubers and like the audience you get and also the revenue you get as well. But then also there can be a negative as well with the aspect of internet, social media, TL, like big backlash as well. Like, what do you think of both spectrums of it? Like, is it you just take it as you go, or is it just like sometimes you want to cut off from everyone and you just want to be like, fuck all of this?
Like sometimes I feel like sometimes as a content creator, influencer, you don't just get to be like a normal person sometimes. And I don't say this in a like here's me, I'm so known and all of that. No, it's more like sometimes I just don't want to chat to anybody. Sometimes I'm in a mood and I want to delete my Twitter or want to tweet crazy stuff and I can't. Literally, I can't. Like, it's sometimes you just want to remove yourself from everything, because sometimes people just get in those moods, and being online and having to be present 24/7 can be extremely
and
draining.
Sometimes people are inner.
Yeah, people want to know, sorry, like, excuse my language, but people want to know the color of your vagina. Like, they want to know, they want to know everything. Like, they want to know everything. There's no, I feel like with the internet, it creates a sense of like not having boundaries, because you're not necessarily seeing people face to face. Like, you have the internet and, a phone screen in between you. So people just say whatever, want to know whatever. Like, they just want to be engulfed into your whole life. But I feel like the positive side of it is that as a content creator, it's up to you what you post. It's up to you what you put out there. So yeah, it's totally up to you what you want people to know. You control and dictate that side of things. So yeah,
with social media, because I feel like in general it's negative, innit? So like I feel like some people feel like they're owed something from you. Like,
yeah, but I mean, I get that, because not only am I a YouTuber, but I'm a big fan of YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since I was 16. So there's a lot of people that I follow and I invest myself into as well. Like, okay, e.g. Patricia Bright, if she's now come to say that she's breaking up with her husband, we want to know why. Like, what happened? Like, what's gone on here? So I get people being invested into certain people online, because it's like you become not part of that person's journey, but like you follow that person, you see all the things that they go through. So yeah, so you kind of become invested, not intentionally, unintentionally, in what they're doing. So of course you would want to sometimes know, but sometimes people take it a bit too far. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know in this space now where everyone's doing YouTube or everyone's trying to be an influencer, does it like, you look at it and just be like, I don't know how to explain it in a way that is not original now compared to what it was before?
Not even not original, but sometimes I feel like people might be doing it for the wrong reasons. I get that obviously at the end goal, people obviously want to be noticed. They want to have these brand deals and stuff like that. I can see that would be somewhere in the back of your head, but doing that as the main focus, I feel like some people like, oh yeah, like I want PLT to send me clothes and I want this and I want this, and I feel like if you're doing it for those reasons,
you're not gonna enjoy it.
You're not gonna enjoy it.
After like 2 months, you're gonna be like, F this shit, like I'm not doing this anymore. So everybody can do YouTube, of course, but I feel like your reasons as to why you should start it should genuinely because you enjoy YouTube or you enjoy genuinely creating content. Like for example, I love editing. I love sitting there and pulling like a video together. Like recently I've really been enjoying editing my vlogs. Like I love watching back the clips as well. Like and I love putting together a good video.
Yeah.
So that's where I get enjoyment from it. And even like doing my hauls and stuff like that, I genuinely want to show you guys the nice things that I bought. Like that, I genuinely get enjoyment from that. So if you're just doing it for, oh, I just want this brand deal and I just want this money, yeah, it's not gonna, I don't think it'll last long anyway.
So then when you get rewards from it, do you see it as a bonus rather than, because you probably have your own separate end goal, but then when you get the rewards, it's just like
it's more like everything that I'm doing right now is just like an added bonus. Like I was gonna continue doing it anyway. I was always gonna do YouTube anyway, regardless of the opportunities that have been rewarded to me. So yeah, everything is just a bonus and just God's blessing, I guess.
How do you think your journey's been to what you are now, like where you're up to now?
I don't know, because like it's hard when you are in the journey to see your journey yourself. Like, you know, on Sunday when you guys were like doing the speeches, and you guys, I think you said like it's been really nice to see you grow from where you've come from. Like I don't know, like it's hard for me to see that, because it's like I'm always wanting to get to the next level. There's always another thing for me to do. So sometimes obviously like I can see the stark difference as to where I was in third year and now, like there's a stark difference, but sometimes it's hard for me to be like sit there and like, wow, you've come a long way, because for me I still have such a long way to go. Is it
not probably because maybe you're comparing yourself to others?
I don't even think so. I just generally there's certain goals and standards I have for myself, and I'm not in competition with nobody. That's like good. The only competition I'm in competition with is myself. I always want to do better, and I'm just always trying to do better. I'm always trying to get to the next level. Like even if I've finished doing a video, like for me, not even aesthetics, but for me, having people enjoy the video that I'm watching is very important to me. So I'm always trying to find ways to make it better. So like, okay, cool, how can I improve this next haul, or how can I make things look nicer, or what can I do differently to get more people to watch my video and actually enjoy my video. So yeah, there's always, I can never be too complacent, and I don't feel like in this industry you can, because there's always going to be someone else
coming up.
Yes.
And a question as well, because I saw somebody tweet this saying that they feel like the YouTube community is a bit cliquey. What's your take on it?
I don't personally think that at all. Like I'm not in any clique, so there's that. No, I personally don't see those side of things. When people say stuff like that, I'm like, oh, interesting. Like that's got nothing to do with me. Like I feel like only because like majority, like most, like maybe one of my friends is from YouTube. Most of my friends are not, so I can't really say it's cliquey when like all my friends are outside of YouTube. What click?
Exactly.
I was gonna even go back to the video me and you were watching. So then going back to Nella's thing. So obviously, I don't know if YouTube, I think YouTubers is a whole new category in a sense. Is there retirement age?
Sorry,
what do you mean?
It's funny. So
is there retirement age
Nella,
on YouTube?
Yeah, Nella basically said that, but hers is a bit different though, because she said the reason she wants to retire before she is 30 and have multiple stream of income to like so she can survive and stuff. But I feel like her one is more about like her mental health though, and she wants to be out of the limelight. Okay. So what would your take be on it? Would you think you're gonna retire?
That as well, Remy, I think she even said she doesn't like going out. Like,
yeah.
Have you? I don't know. Not in the sense felt that you don't want to go out because like some people. I don't know.
Oh, this is too big. Oh, this is too hot. Or this. I don't think you have.
No, I don't really think I'm on that level yet where it's now. I can't now enjoy myself because of I might see people. No. I don't think so. As for retirement age, I definitely thought about that. I'm always gonna do YouTube because I generally enjoy it. Like that is my passion. So whether it's just I'm just gonna continue to vlog or make a haul once in a while, do you get what I'm saying? I know as long as I can, I will always do YouTube. But the multiple streams of income, I definitely understand that, because in this lifetime I generally think like just doing YouTube is not enough. Like God forbid what if YouTube now finishes, what happens next? Like so that's why I'm trying anyway. It's a bit hard, but I'm trying to work on other things. Like I have Femme Collective and stuff like that, and I have other stuff that I want to do. I think it's very important to be a multifaceted influencer, so not just you're doing YouTube and you're doing Instagram. And sometimes, I don't know, just from talking to people in the industry on the other side of things, so people who hire people to do content and whatnot, sometimes, and I wouldn't use the word shallow, but I don't know if just girls who just do Instagram like purely, like nothing else, I don't know if they are, I don't want to use the word respected because then it becomes a bit rude, but I don't know if they're really taken seriously. Like when you talk to people and they're like, oh, you do YouTube as well? Okay, that's really, really good. They want people who do other things. So I was talking to a girl who works in PR and she was saying that how, okay, for example, Melissa's Wardrobe, why a lot of people reach out to her and give her branded work, etc., is because not only is she an influencer and does Instagram, but she's also a stylist. On top of her being a stylist, she's also Stormzy's stylist. On top of her being Stormzy's stylist, she's also an interior designer. She has multiple things going on for herself and multiple things that she's doing. And I think like a lot of brands these days, that's the type of influencers that they're looking for, not just kind of like
the ones that take pictures,
one trick ponies. Like I don't, that seems a bit rude, but I don't know, I don't like Instagram anyway, but because like, okay, for example, the other day Instagram wasn't working for like how many hours? What happens
exactly
then?
What happens?
What happens then? Like what happens then? Do you not get paid or what? Like what happens
so
then?
now imagine hours turns into days.
Yeah, like this is what, so
I think retirement isn't, I think retirement is when you're like, you know what, I've outgrown this.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think it's all just about you as a person. Like I generally, all I watch is YouTube. Like I don't watch TV. Well, murder mysteries as well, but but yeah, I personally, all I watch is YouTube. Like I generally enjoy it. So whether it's where I am now or in the next 10 years, if I have kids in a house, then I'll start vlogging that stuff or focusing on that stuff. I don't see myself outgrowing YouTube personally. Like it's just something I've always loved. It's genuinely my passion, like genuinely. So it's whatever's going on, I know I'm always going to be involved in some way. So
from like influencing, YouTube, all of that, like there's a lot of pressure. Like I did YouTube at one point, and I'm not even gonna toot my horn a little bit, but like it was doing some numbers.
Can I say the views? Can I say the view numbers?
Tell us the views then. Oops.
Like
oh my god.
That's really good. That's really good.
Thank you. But like the only reason why I stopped it was because like I went to a party and they're like, oh, you're that YouTuber. I said, hey.
Hello. Hi.
Then I went behind the scenes and now I do like the video production, editing, all of that. So, but like, when I was doing YouTube, what I did remember was like some hate comments. I do remember like them throwing some slight digs, like, you know. How do you deal with that? Because for me, like I was watching Ella Rose's video, she was talking about how it's affecting her mental health. Annie Drea was talking about how she had to defend herself because that whole shenanigans between being friends with her rapist or whatever. Like how like social media is cruel.
Yeah.
And making money off of it is like it's a good aspect.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of.
So,
Listen, in the nicest of ways, fuck them niggas.
Period. That's on.
I things do get to me, yeah, but honestly, just because I just look at some comments sometimes, I'm like, is it crack that you smoke? Because if this was face to face, you would never. The internet gives people
Confidence.
entitlements, all different things. Listen, they would never say some of the things that people say. They would never say it. So sometimes you just have to, before, when I was like maybe on less subscribers, yeah, every negative comment I'm replying. What?
Yeah,
what?
she
What
was.
said? Sorry, what? But sometimes now you just have to, for your own mental health, because if you start to like take in everything that everybody is saying, yeah, like Nella Rose was saying, it will start to affect you. Like, you will now start to doubt yourself. There was one comment that it wasn't even a comment. Another girl DM'd another YouTuber that I'm friends with, asking her that why she friends with me, that she basically thinks I'm a sellout, I'm a coon, I'm a
Why?
me.
A sellout and a coon.
That listen, what? You got this all from a 1PLT hall? Okay, sis.
God.
Like, all these type of things, just basically calling me out of my name, like basically just defaming my character. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was telling my boyfriend, like for 2 minutes I was just like, right, like, is this who I really am? Is this what people think of me? And he was telling me you have to snap out of that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, you're not this person. The people know that you're not this person. So these people on the internet that sit there and doing all of this and all of that. So I'm not gonna lie, I messaged her and I was like, I don't understand, like, where did you come to this opinion? Because I want to know. And then people's first response is, I was just asking that question. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, because you don't have right. People think they are entitled to their stupid opinions. And I say this to everybody all the time. You are not entitled to your stupid opinion. Not on my watch anyway. So if you have a stupid opinion, please kindly take it somewhere else and don't let me see it, because I will bring you up on it. Like, I will generally bring you up on it. But sometimes people are just rude and mean and nasty for no reason. You just have to understand that it's all them. It's got nothing to do with you. The other day when I was at brunch, somebody messaged me, was like, oh, your dress and shoes are so nice, but your makeup and hair, and then put sick face.
Oh my God.
This is the type of comments. And people generally think like it wasn't a mistake. She didn't mean like what?
Wait, they sent that to your DM?
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
when we were there?
Yeah.
You didn't
like,
say
you'll be
right.
actually
You kept
ready
that.
to fight. Like, your fist will be like, what?
Wait, hold on.
But-
Those comments come in kind of regularly and all that.
No, I wouldn't personally, because I feel like I'm on the smaller side of things, and not regularly, but they do come, and people generally think that. And it wasn't like a mistake, like she meant to send this to her friend. No, like
she meant it.
she wanted me to see it. I just said, oh,
No.
okay. You just have to block, delete.
No.
I feel like blocking as well, as much as you think that's not really effective, like, you actually hold so much power, because that's the one thing that they just want to watch you. Like, as much as it sounds, sometimes it can sound like arrogant, but people will be real life obsessed with you. Like, they'll be preying your every single post. They'll be zooming in on your frontal line. They'll be zooming on your toes. They want to know everything about you. They will watch every single post, but they will have nothing nice to say. And even when they do say something, it's negative and it's horrible. So block. You can't get to enjoy this anymore.
Have you thought about
Deuces.
turning off your comments and stuff? Do you think that's...
For a word. If you got something to say, baby, say it. Let's go. Like, like, obviously it's not everybody I'm gonna reply to, but if you're really moving mad,
we can move mad
fight.
together.
that's
we can
fine.
fight.
Like,
We got her
let's
back,
go.
okay?
We're out.
No,
we're
generally,
Yeah.
you can't fight everybody, and that's why I say you generally have to. Sometimes you just have to, for your mental health, just block, delete. But I generally can't imagine how bigger influencers like Nella Rose and all of them, how they deal with the negativity, because like, what?
Fam, that let's not
Your
even
mama.
get that is just
No,
No.
as far as I'm concerned, no, please.
did you see, would you have thought if they did a smash and pass but it was just on a normal thing, do you think that would have been okay, or do you think their names just shouldn't have been in it anyway?
I just feel like that kind of content.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
on top of it being not necessary, it's also very like, it's just clickbait. Like you want people to, oh, okay, people are gonna be rude, or people are gonna do this. So obviously people, I don't know why, but it seems that people feed off the negative side of YouTube and the negative side of those things. So, oh, okay, cool. If somebody's gonna be rude about somebody, I want to watch this. You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like I'm not gonna lie, it's very tacky content. Like that's not my kind of content. We're working with big brands over here, baby.
Period.
Like, we don't do those small videos.
Do you know what the whole negativity side of it? Yeah. Do you feel like it comes mostly from like the same gender?
Yeah, like okay, you get like okay. One time I had one guy.
Say women, don't be scared. Don't be scared, sweetheart. Okay.
I had one man in my Insta comments one time was saying that basically I have no brains because I just do YouTube for a job, and if I do YouTube for a job, that clearly means that I'm not smart and that I have nothing good. Oh, okay. I don't argue with people like that because that's time wasting. You don't want to entertain those people, but yeah, most of the comments, I'm not gonna lie, they come from women. Yeah.
I feel like women are a bit more bitchy, innit? Like they love, they're more catty. I feel like guys don't get twisted. I feel like guys put in the group chat. Guys put in the group chat
themselves. That's what I'm saying. Like me personally, like I would never in my life, even if I thought somebody on the internet wore the worst dress possible, I would never in my life voice that opinion to them. What are group chats for? What are DMs for? Like I don't understand. Like you could share that comment with your friends, but there's people out there who feel like, no, my opinion, you have to know it because I'm somebody. No, you're nobody. There's that. So most of the comments there, women can be very bitchy sometimes, but most of the women I know, if you're gonna be bitchy, take it to the DMs, boo. Like
also women who uplift and
of course I know. I know.
No, like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like compared to the negative comments stuff, I got, the positive comments outweigh it by far.
Oh, is it the positive?
By far.
Okay.
By far.
I'm genuinely shocked. I thought the negative would be more.
Women are witches.
I'm genuinely shocked. I'm actually genuinely shocked. I thought the negative would be more. I can't deny.
No, not at all. Like if I get negative comments, it's like a 1, 2 here and there. And I'm not gonna lie, most of the time it's always American girls. I don't know I just feel like American people are tapped. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I'm so surprised.
Like it's always them and like y'all this and this. I'm like,
I just feel like that's jealousy then.
Not today.
You want to be in England?
I just feel like American people are too opinionated. They've never been told to shut up before. That's why
haven't.
They've never been told to close their mouth. That's why they just keep on going. That's why.
That's mad.
But no, most of it is always positive. Always.
Cool. So regarding obviously like the whole YouTube scene is going up in a sense, what would you have tips for people who are trying to get into influencers or who are doing influencing at the moment? That may not know something?
I don't know. Just I always tell people, because I do get this question a lot, just be yourself. Like I feel like it's so important. I feel like if you go on the internet trying to be somebody else, people will I will read into that anyway. People will read into that, and for that reason they will not buy into you. And to be an influencer, quote unquote, you have to influence people, and for you to influence people, people have to buy into you, literally. And if you're being somebody who you're not, people will read that and they won't fuck with you. They won't. It's always important to be yourself. Like even if you're gonna take inspiration from people, taking inspiration is fine, because I'm not gonna lie, I watch a lot of YouTubers and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, or that's a good idea. Okay, cool. So how can I make this fit my YouTube channel? How can I make this fit me and be not even unique to me but work for me? People who just go and you'll copy another person's style or just everything about them, it's not gonna work, boo-boo. You gonna have to be yourself.
Did you try the 9 to 5 life?
That's not for me.
Wait, so you're not working a 9 to 5 job?
No, I just do full-time YouTube.
And she thinks she's smart. No, thanks.
But no, like just the 9 to 5, I wouldn't say it's not for me. Like 9 to 5 it will be for anybody. You have to get money, you'll do it. Do you get what I'm saying? But no, YouTube is where I've landed, and it just, because I was working in Topshop, that's not necessarily 9 to 5, but you get. And then I was doing YouTube on the side. I'd already started doing YouTube in 3rd year, and then I was working there for 6 months, and then I just quit. I said I can't do this anymore. Like my mental health is going down the drain. Like it's my mental health is in the bin. It's in the gutter. So I told myself that I've always been about fashion. So I was trying to just, you know, start with a low level job in fashion, whether it's being somebody's assistant or whatever. And then like I was applying for jobs, and then baby, it wasn't going nowhere. So while I was doing that, I was like, okay, well, I have to keep myself occupied. And then then I started doing then I was just doing YouTube on the side. There was a minute I was even on job seekers allowance. I was even bruv, because when there's no money and I wasn't going back to retail, that's what I had to pay my phone bill. So there's that. So that's what I was doing. And then after some time, then that's when the paid work started coming in. So it's all God's timing and God's plan, and everything works out for a reason. Because if I'd stayed in Topshop, who knows what I'd be doing. If I'd really got the job I thought I wanted, then who knows.
I think doing that made you invest more into yourself,
like
into
definitely.
YouTube.
And it was because I had so much time on my hand, it was like, okay, cool, like I can perfect what I'm doing.
You wanna do,
yeah,
kind of
and you know, because when I was working in Topshop, it was like, it was a lot. Doing a 9 to 5 per se, then doing your business outside of it, or doing YouTube outside of it, is really hard. Like I was having to film in the dead of night. Sis, I'm tired. So there's that. But yeah, everything works out for a reason. All God's timing.
Who are the people you look up to, like in the YouTube game, and like influencers in general? Like, who's someone you look up to? Content creators, influencers, defo Melissa's wardrobe. I don't know. I just keep on banging on her. About her. I'm so sorry, because I generally feel like she's tapped into a side of influencing which no black influencer has done before, and I generally think she's generally paving the way for us. The other day she did an ad paid work with Tiffany. Do you know what that is? That's big. Like, that's big. I personally haven't seen another. Tiffany and Co.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
I know.
Yeah, I personally
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
another. Me personally, I haven't seen another black influencer do that, and I generally feel like just the vibes that she's giving us, the content that she gives us, like luxury. You know, luxury for black women. And I don't feel like, well, sometimes Patricia Bright here and there, but I don't think a black woman, a black influencer anyway, has really tapped into that side of things yet. And I feel like sometimes as black influencers, we take what we can get. So sometimes we kind of corner ourselves into boxes like, oh, just PLT and just Boohoo and just, you know, them. No, baby, we gonna get the big money, okay?
Exactly.
Okay.
I think I said that one thing with Melissa. I think she done something with Zara. She didn't do something with Zara. She got something from Zara.
Yeah. I think it was just like gifting or something when they did their, like, I think they launched some new lipsticks or something,
like that,
and they sent it to her. But that's big. They didn't send it to nobody else.
Yeah,
like they acknowledged
I spoke to you about that.
Yeah, they know. Bruv, Melissa's doing her thing still. She's very like.
I think she even bought an outfit one time. She showed it on Insta. It sold out. It sold out in
Yeah.
like 20 minutes.
If Melissa wears it, just forget it. Just forget about it.
Because I know Zara, they don't send out
They
stuff.
don't,
No, when I found that out, I thought, because when influencers will
we'll
use
talk about this on Sunday.
on Sunday,
They don't need to though. Zara, like they're
quite established.
yeah,
you don't need to watch
but I
a
still
Zara
thought
haul.
maybe a little bit, you know.
No, you don't need to watch a Zara haul for you to walk into Zara, do you?
No, but on the
You'll
website,
still
I
go
can't.
in regardless. But I feel like because they have that platform and because they're not only just online, they've got stores as well. People are gonna walk into Zara regardless. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. They don't need. Honestly, they don't. I mean, do they? Sometimes I don't feel like they really need
Influencers.
because
No.
I'm pretty sure if they needed it, they would have done what they needed to do by now.
Okay. Do you know, going back to the question where you said you want to do things outside of like YouTube and everything as well, are there like bare different things you want to try out, or is just there's like probably a number of things and then you want to have that?
There's just a number of things. Femme Collective, I'm gonna start up again with that soon.
Yes.
So
please.
yeah, that's just a women's platform promoting women, supporting black women especially, and hopefully I can make it into a money making business. That's the end goal with that. But yeah, Femme Collective defo up there with one of the things that I eventually want to be doing. I was thinking to start a brand of some sort, but I generally feel like you have to be so invested in that because I've seen people like the hard work and dedication that it comes to do that stuff, and it's really a lot. But I feel like eventually influencers always spin off into that anyway. Always end up selling something. I mean, that's what they do. But yeah.
How do you think the industry has helped you in a way? Have they accepted you, or not accepted, but have they taken you on nicely? How do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I have a good following. I love all my subscribers. My subscribers are the nicest people in the world. Like, basically we're all friends. Like, but yeah, I really compared to like the time other people have on YouTube or doing influencing and whatnot, people get it rough. I don't really think I have. Yeah.
What's it called? Do you feel like with YouTube, like the views, you see the number of views, do you feel like it can create some social, and so I'll give you an example of what you said 20k views or people were looking at your vid, and then you went to a party, like, oh, that YouTuber, and then you said, hey, fuck this. Do you feel like, maybe not affect you, but do you feel like it could be a whole big shock to someone that, like, rah, 20 people K, like, sorry, 20k
people,
Yeah,
are looking
breathe.
at you, and just my English, I'm so sorry. 20,000 people are looking at you and just like, fake.
This is a lot of people.
Acted like a fool, because my video was like, it was more comedy, like.
Yeah, we was just playing about.
Yeah.
You're just thinking.
Bro, what these people kind of think of me?
People saw me act
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
That's why I can't be on there, because anyway, you know me, I'm a mad person. So for someone to just see this is how you behave.
And then
And like, you kind of feel some type of way when it comes to dating as well, because it's like.
the people have this perception of you, maybe, or
watching
what?
your videos.
Yeah, I feel like you got a story.
I'm not gonna get into that. If I start, I won't finish. Listen, okay, in terms of anxiety, I don't really get anxiety thinking, oh wow, all these people watch my video. It's more, I get anxiety about trying to always do better than I did before. So in terms of views, and it becomes like a real life thing. That's why I feel like, for me personally, Instagram can be so draining, because it's like, I'll get like 6,000 likes on one picture, then dislike is 2,000 views.
Yeah.
Hello, where are you guys? Where is everybody? Like, what's going
You
on?
sleep?
And then you have to sit there, figure out, okay, why did people not like that picture and they like this picture? And that's why some people think, oh, what, Instagram, you just stand there and take pictures. No, baby, this is a full-time job. Like, you have to really figure out what your audience like, because if you don't master like getting your audience to engage with you, is over for you, baby. Like, the brands will not reach out to you.
Does it go as deep as like what outfits I'm going to particularly wear? I'm taking the pictures exactly.
Yeah, like that's all. Like, honestly, last year, like, I was really trying to grow my Instagram, so I was taking pictures every Sunday. I had to stop because it was affecting my mental health. Like, I'm tired, my back hurts, like, I'm generally tired, and even if it's just like every Sunday I have to get up and take a picture, I just want my Sunday to myself. Like, it's now I have to do these things. I have to take this picture. I have to now. No, sweetie, I can't come and kill myself. Like, I'm just gonna do what I can do. Obviously, you try and you put in effort, but it's a lot. And to think about it, like, okay, cool, you want content to post like every other day. That's like 5 outfit pictures. So now you have to put 5 outfits together and take all of that in one day. That's like a good 2-3 hours of your time, you know. And then that's not including you getting there, that's not including you picking out the outfits, that's not you including finding somebody to take these pictures. Exactly, it's a lot. People just think, oh, you just come on Instagram and apply lip gloss and, oh guys, this lip gloss is
no,
sweetie. It's a lot. It's hard work. It's hard work.
I'm gonna ask about because Miss All Fabulous, she's doing this thing, Clinic Hub thing.
Yeah,
and like how they're targeting influencers and like, oh, come get your body done. Like, has anyone done?
Yeah, I got a DM the other day saying they would like to give me lip fillers. I said, sweetie, for what? Like,
your lips big enough. What?
Like, I'm good with what I got. Like, thank you very much. Like, no. And I got a DM like last year. It was like it's not actually surgery. What do they call it? Like, they're basically like mold your body. Yeah. I got a DM about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like basically like push your body into place. Like, it's non-surgical surgery.
Is it healthy?
Yeah, it doesn't really affect your body. It's not. They just do it, but you have to keep going to maintain it.
Yeah,
so if you stop, it just goes back to flat. So
basically, you have to do it like every 6 months and whatnot. You'd have to do it like every 6 months or every, like, you'd have to come in regularly. But no, I'm not.
There's better things for your body, isn't it?
Yeah. I find that bad though. Like, they looking at you and just praying.
Yeah, but that's what they do. Like, they prey on people. Like, and they kind of prey on your insecurities. Because imagine now if I had small lips, and I'd be thinking,
bruh,
yeah, man, I
let me
might
go get it
have to
done.
try that. No, sweetie, I love my black lips. Thank you.
Exactly. One
There's
more.
that.
How has it been with like friendships or like your circle or in general? How have people taken you in? Have people acted differently because they feel like, oh, you're big headed, or you've changed, or
sweetie? No, I haven't got that. I feel like I'm very fortunate enough to have some good friends in it, so I don't really feel like I've really had. No, I really haven't had problems with that yet. I feel like I'm really not big enough to be having those type of problems. Because I'll just ask you, really, sis, really,
what's going
is
on
this
here?
what we're
You
doing?
mad?
Like, no, I really haven't had those type of problems. But in terms of like, not even relationships, but like boys will come up to you and be like, oh, rah, you're that Lisa girl, shut up.
Right. That's how they start the conversation.
No, yeah.
Pathetic, do better. Well, actually, you can't.
No,
Sorry.
people will be like, oh, rah, then they'll pretend that they don't know who you are, but
you
no,
know,
you've been pre my Instagram, so relax. Why
you
do
know
that?
who she is.
Why do that? But yeah, it's a bit weird when guys do that, because it's like some guy, like literally that's the whole conversation. He just kept on. He saw me at a party. Obviously, I'm in a relationship, so I wasn't. He was just talking to me. I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, oh, bro, I can't believe I'm talking to Lisa. You know, I generally think he was drunk, so he was saying things that he shouldn't have been saying. He was like, nah, like I can't believe this. Like girls really rate your shit. Like, oh my god, I was just thinking,
Bro, so he was bringing out his
what's
fan
going
behavior.
on? Like, sweetie,
I
you
mean,
watch me too much. Like,
support
I
system.
don't know. That's the thing that with me is someone came up to me saying,
Oh,
you're this person, this, and it's tried to meet
right,
me that way. I'm just,
influencer.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
is
no.
that
I'll
you?
be looking at
Oi.
you like,
Man,
nah,
like
get out of my
rep,
face,
you
bro.
know.
I'll be like, get out of my face kind of thing.
yeah, I don't entertain it. That's not a bit of me. That's a bit like, I can understand you. Oh, bro, I see you do your thing, but like making that the whole conversation, like that's a bit weird. You don't really get girls doing that though.
No, because
More
girls are
guys
more
is guys. They'll pretend like they don't, but guys, they do it.
That's crazy.
mad.
That's crazy.
I think guys are they're more like, girls wouldn't go up to a girl and be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, some of them might, but
Yeah.
like more time they'll just be being like, oh yeah,
That's
me.
yeah, you know in
No,
your group
I
chat,
don't know,
guys. Are you
no,
seeing
'cause
this?
with this one, yeah, when I was in Croatia, I think the same year us two went Croatia.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, we went the
19.
same year, 2018.
2018, cool. So,
Oh, yeah,
Nella Rose was there, innit? Fam, she was walking side on the pool. Bruv, no. I'm sitting there like, I think one random does next to me. One of the guys like, who's that? That's Nella Rose. This is what girls are doing. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Like she's walking on water. Nah, that's funny.
But I'm sure like after a while, you probably walked away, but there was probably guys like towards the end of the night that went up to Nella Rose and was having like banter.
Yeah, they'll chat to her because she's Nella Rose.
Yeah.
Men are shameless. There's that. I'll tell you that
Right,
for free.
do better,
men
men.
are shameless. Men are shameless.
Heck.
No, that is funny, man.
Cool.
But
Fair enough. What is it called? Just to round it up, what would you say to anyone that's trying to do this and trying to go big in like the whole YouTube thing, like the scene? What would you say? That
be yourself. Focus on your content, because your content what will bring people in, and what people will engage with you for. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point having. Like, I'm just not a fan of the clickbait content. It's just really not me. I just feel like it doesn't last long. You can't really get like a decent career out of it. Like, if you really want to do YouTube and do it properly, like, I don't feel like that will really last you long anyways. Yeah, but yeah, just be yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't come on Instagram or YouTube and think like, oh, I have to be like this person or I have to do this type of content. Whatever you want to do it, and just make sure you do it well. I'm a big believer in whatever you do, you have to do it well. Whether I saw a quote somewhere, I can't remember where I saw it, but like, even if it's if you want to do great things and you can't do great things, then do small things but do them great. Like, do them well.
That's a good quote.
Like, whatever you do, just put your all into it, and people will see that and people will draw to that.
Cool, fair enough. What's it called? Tell them where to follow you on socials.
Lisa Jemide on Instagram. I'm on Twitter as well. All things Lisa on YouTube. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
And there you have it, folks.
Okay. Thank you for listening to this episode. First guest on the scene. It's your guy, Hobz.
We love her. We love that.
Thanks, guys.
We love it all.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for watching,
It's your
guys.
guy, Hobz. I
It's
just
your
said
girl,
it. I
Ebs.
just said it, you know.
Oh,
It's
you
your guy,
said
Hobz,
it?
yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's your girl, Ebs. I
Alright.
didn't hear. Say it louder next time, then. Speak
I said
louder.
it louder. She even heard me.
I didn't hear it. Speak louder, sir.
Oh.
Thank you. Cut.
Anyways,
Bye.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.